Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new news and storyline video. This is one that I wanted to make for a little bit of time. We've actually been cooking this one up for a little bit, kind of working out where things are at in this chapter, where things are going to be going in the next few seasons, and what's actually going on in the world of Fortnite today. There's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of stuff to take in, which is going to lead into the future of the storyline inside of Fortnite and the evolution of the island and just the whole of Fortnite as a whole. Today's video is sponsored by PaySafeCard. PaySafeCard is an alternative payment method which works with a prepaid balance. It's similar to a gift card but perfect for gamers because you don't need a bank account or credit card to use PaySafeCard. So you're probably wondering, how do you get PaySafeCard's prepaid balance? You can head in store to over 600,000 retailers and actually get access to a PaySafeCard and then redeem it onto your account, which you can then spend on over 1,000 games such as Roblox, League of Legends, or even gaming gift cards. To do this, create a PaySafeCard account for free in a few minutes, then click on the Find Sale outlet and this will locate all the local PaySafeCard retailers. Head to one of these, ask for a PaySafeCard, then you'll get your 16-digit code and then simply enter that into here to top up your account, and once your account's topped up, you're set to go. Your PaySafeCard can be spent almost anywhere, including Xbox.com, including the Microsoft Store as well, and so many other retailer stores. You can see here in this example, I'm using my PaySafeCard to purchase something, using my balance to purchase whatever I want from the Microsoft Store. Don't forget to go and check out PaySafeCard down below in the description. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. It takes seconds to set up, and if you don't have a bank account, this is your #1 way to pay online. Don't forget to check out PaySafeCard today. The link is down below in the description and it is free to register. So make sure you guys are checking them out. It's an awesome service. Alright, so jumping on in, where are we at with the storyline? Let's start off with this before we jump into some of the amazing news regarding upcoming Marvel seasons, the battle between IO and the Seven, and so much more. So first off, the island itself is evolving, and the first facility which we got added in, which was IO's kind of comeback to the new island, was the Covert Cabin location. This location came out of nowhere and really did develop very quickly, and the IO team are ready in this section and ready to move in for wherever they decide to go. You can see we've got drills all around here, and they've been drilling all over the map. As we know, different earthquakes have been happening from the drills, searching for something pretty secret underneath the map. And currently, the drills have made it up to around about this house where I am right now. There are small drill marks left on the map as we do go through, and this house will be getting destroyed towards the end of today or the weekend before the next update. This will most likely permanently be staying destroyed, should I say, and there should probably be some more earthquake marks as we go through. If you play in public games, you will feel the shape of the drills moving through the ground, and I assume they are searching possibly for the 0 point or a way of getting more of the IO team through onto the island from the other side of the island, or even the center of the island, as we know, as the IO facility is based there, as we saw in the Chapter 2 event. Now, that's really where we're currently at with the story, and that does lead on to future seasons. Now, moving on to the topic of future seasons, we just saw a lot of collaborations get announced today and a lot of stuff going on the island. First off, let's start off with last night's bundle, Rogue and Gambit inside of Fortnite. The most notable thing from these is they are Marvel, which is hinting towards another Marvel season in the future around Season 4, as well as in this screenshot here where they showcase the emotes, you can even see some of the Sentinels from the X-Men. Obviously these are based in that era, so that does make sense, and you can even see a nice picture of the island with them on. So this could be hinting towards a possible Marvel season in the future, and even Donald has mentioned this in the past. Now, staying on the topic of Fortnite x Marvel, because that could be the topic for Season 4, which is quite a way off, and we'll talk about Season 2 and 3 as well as we do get into more storyline stuff in a second. But let's look at this here, which you can see. This is the brand new comic series which has been announced. You can see a little preview of what that's going to look like. It looks pretty awesome, right? That's an overview of the comic. It's going to be called Zero War. It's going to actually have a few different elements in, from Spider-Man, Wolverine, and some of the people from Wakanda as well, and you're going to be exploring around and helping them complete their mission. The description of this comic reads as followed in this huge big post here. The most crucial part to look at is on the second paragraph, where it gives us a little overview of what is going on in this comic. You can see the comic stories follows the inhabitants on the island who are locked in what seems to be a never-ending war, and only one thing has the potential to turn the tide: a crystallized fragment of the 0 point that was cast onto the Marvel universe. Spider-Man and Wolverine team up with Suri and several fan favorites from Fortnite to hunt down the elusive Zero Shard. So this is pretty crazy. And then it goes on to ask, will they be able to find it in time? And can the heroes of Marvel and Fortnite's realities hold off the Imagine Order long enough to give them the fighting chance to actually use the crystal and change like time and stuff? So it's going to be pretty cool to know that they're going to be using the 0 point shard, kind of, or I should say elusive 0 shard from the 0 point, which then leads us back into the world of Fortnite, because this comic is going to be based around season 2 or 3. It's been confirmed apparently, which means that next season we will start to see a revamp or a slow build up to the battle of the Zero War between IO and obviously the 7, which we'll see lead up throughout season 2 and 3. I think season 2 you'll see IO planting in different locations all over the map. You know, there's a few locations that will have to be removed or damaged. Daily Bugle's one of them that will have to be swapped out, probably damaged, or either completely removed and replaced with a new POI here. No one really knows what it's going to be, but it could be anything. A giant POI there. We can assume possibly more POIs getting added in as well at other collaboration locations. And speaking of collaborations, we even got the new monster stuff today as well. This is something to do with Universal and monsters. They ended it off with this little screenshot here of the monsters looking out onto the island. That's why they're in the item shop currently. And these monsters are obviously Frankenstein, even Dracula's on there as well, and a few others, just classic monsters. I generally think this is not too big for the storyline. I don't think we'll see these as bosses in the world. These will mainly be focused just for skin sales only on that side with them and advertisements. I don't think we'll see them in the story, but I do think the Marvel stuff is tying in quite nicely. And obviously we'll get POI changes and stuff coming in with the Marvel stuff next season. I think you'll see the war slowly start to build up to the 0 point, and then IO will locate the 0 point at the end of season 2, which is my prediction. And then once IO do find the 0 point, we'll then see that season 3 era with the 0 shard and stuff, which they're going to be using in the comics, come from that season around season 2 or 3. And then season 4 will release and most likely be another Marvel season, as Donald Mustard in the past during a podcast with Marvel has confirmed that Marvel will return at one point inside of Fortnite. And it makes sense for that to be season 4, because in the past, season 4 has always been superhero themes. The original chapter 1 season 4 was superhero theme, and obviously chapter 2 season 2 was the Marvel season, and I assume chapter 3 season 4, sorry, season 4, I think I said season 2 there, but chapter 2 season 4 was Marvel season, and chapter 3 season 4 will also most likely be a Marvel related season. So all tying in ready for the battle of the 0 point, which will be the Zero War, which will help us understand where the storyline is going to go between the IO and the 7. There's lots of stuff to talk about. We still have the sisters to be revealed, exactly what they're going to look like, as well as the origin which is going around, and even the paradigm to make her return slowly, as the rocket itself is now ready to launch off again into the sky. You can see another rocket has been added in, ready to go. So, you know, he's doing quite well. The Visitor's launching a lot of rockets, searching out for paradigm, searching for resources out in space, preparing for the IO. And IO really haven't really got too much going on. They've got Gunner inside the map, but the war technically hasn't fully gauged just yet between these two. But we assume there is going to be a really awesome season ahead. Season 2 will bring more to that, more in-depth stuff. May even see some old favourites return as well. And in season 3, we should engage that more further, leading up to the, I guess, 0 point stuff, which will return around season 3, season 4, towards the end. This all leads in nicely as well, as these comics are released in June. The next season starts in March, April, May, closing off around end of May, June, and the next season will start in June, season 3 era around May and June, which will allow us for that season 3, which will take us all the way till around September, and then obviously the next season 4 release, which will probably be that Marvel season. So there's your overview, in my opinion, of what's going on with the storyline and where we're going to be at with the world. Big overview there. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed me flying around my drone as I do talk about my thoughts and theories with the storyline. And once again, this is postboxpat. And once again, don't forget to go and check out PaySafe card down below in the description. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And once again, this is postboxpat, signing out.